Okay, maybe I should just what
Surmise, yes.
Chief Justice just said. Let me clear one or two issues concerning the legality aspect. Now, even the FA that later became NFA or NFF started as a private organization.
Yes.
Why people are mistaking government interference was because it was the then Governor General South Richards that was in 1945 that was the rallying point. So it was not as if it was a government thing; it was a private initiative. But they only had the a football-loving Governor General equivalent of our modern-day president in South Richard. That is it. Then secondly, FIFA themselves are subject to Swiss laws.
Yes.
As CJ said like 2 weeks back. Now, I've gone to FIFA's financial reports. They are actually prepared in line with what we call IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standard. That is it. Now, I love what CJ said about, because we have been so bamboozled by saying you can't take cases to court. You can take cases to court, but don't take sport-related cases to court. When the ISL issue broke out in 2010, the International Sport Leisure, FIFA, in fact, what spared Ricardo Testera, the son-in-law of Avalajo, because as at then, just like the issue of the NPA case we had then, that but the judge's conviction was overturned by the Supreme Court was, as at that point when they did it, you know, they made 175 bribes out to the tune of 100 million. Even underline, there was a fund that was transferred in terms of FIFA's account to Adelange account, and it was Blatter that authorized the transfer of 2.5 million Swiss francs, and he said he never knew it was bribe money. They said, okay, but it should be put on inquiry. Now, the issue is, the Swiss court said then that if that thing had happened now, Ricardo Testera would be in jail on for criminal charges. Yeah. They just said what happened there was more like a breach of criminal breach of duty. But if that thing had happened now, so to tell people that you can actually take cases to court, but do not take sport-related cases to court, and that is where the issue of the ADR we talked about, alternative dispute resolution, that look, when you have sport issue, once it's there in that NFF Act to be enacted, that look, sport-related matter, I'm losing 3 points, I'm supposed to be the Secretary General, take it to arbitration. And what is there? Nobody, if you go to regular court will return to arbitration because it's there in the Act. That is what CJ is saying, that it should be stated in the other sport-related issue, not that NFF can sue and be sued.
In Nigeria, there is no arbitration.
No, we have. No, Ken, we have.
The Court of Arbitration for Sports.
No, we have
arbitration courts.
In Lagos, yes, in Lagos now they have LMDC, okay. Lagos Multi-Door Court. Yeah. That is a form of arbitration mechanism. Now, we can dedicate one for. See, we have the platform, we have the template.
No, I think what the player is saying is even the FA did it in the case of Romson Baribote and Davison Owumi. Okay. I think they went to it was arbitration that settled that issue.
Yeah, well, we should have a dedicated arbitration for sport. That is it should be dedicated for sport.
The CJ himself was nominated as the head of arbitration.
We asked him the other time. Question: do you have neutrals?
Okay, maybe we can take some calls. We can take a few calls on this and other issues, lighting the debate. We need informed opinion on this. If you can enlighten us, if you have suggestions on where to go out of this. The government says there is a law in Nigeria, like we said, Nigerian Football Association. It is an act, 2004. Even as at a year ago, it already gone through the second reading in the Senate, and then it was sent to the Senate Committee on Sports and Youth Development, but between now and then, a year plus yet later, nothing has been had. So probably if that's, because the act also repeal the act and also enable the NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation, bill of 2013, when 2014 almost ran to an end and nothing has been done. So probably we can also appeal to our representative in the National Assembly to get us out of this logjam. Pass that bill, send to the president to assent to law, then let the government get their hands out of football, and then we can move in.
They said something that is very, very instructive. You asked a particular question: why is this bill for dragging?
He said the government.
Exactly. If government wants something done, it can be done. Some people are benefiting from the rot in this sector.
And
they want the status quo to remain. And he has said something. Why is everybody struggling to be chairman of NFF
$8 million is coming.
Or whatever name? You see, It's because government gives them money in the name of grant, in the name of going for tournament.
And not specific.
And not specific. And they are not accountable to anybody. Today, tell them no money is coming. You will see that the form will be everywhere. You will go to the internet and download the form, and everybody will be.
All right. Afam is calling from Lagos. Hello, Afam.
Hello.
Afam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
How are you doing? I can hear you. How are you doing?
Is it there?
I'm fine. I'm there. I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's hear you.
I just want to say that justice has already said everything about what is all to be said. Nigerians, federal government should just leave football for the private sector. That is it. Go all over the world. It's only private sector that runs football. Go to England. Go to America, New America, NFL. Go all over everywhere in the world. Federal government should just leave and out of football, let the private sector run it. And then
okay, I think we're having okay, are you still there? All right, we're having some issues with that.
Very careful when we say government should leave sports. It has to be something gradual. It's not something that you could say, okay, it has to be within 6 months. You must have a short-term plan and a long-term plan. It must be a gradual disengagement. Hold on. What I'm saying is very simple. We are looking for structures. Structures are not built overnight. What we are saying is you need to give time, give or take 10 years for the private sector.
There has to be a legal framework. The legal framework is what we are telling our representatives.
Yes,
pass this bill.
Give
us this
agree.
Framework.
Okay. I know we have a very short time, but during the week also, you remember after the World Cup, they came back from Brazil, and we didn't hear anything. But we were surprised that just last week, FIFA came and said, you collected wristwatches. Return them. Gentlemen, if we can say that this is if you are giving this wristwatch, my guy, it is worth £16,400. That is the British pound sterling. And this is the watch they are asking them to return, including our own Megiri. He collected his own. And then FIFA says,
Why you
no, it's what we know. He's the one we know. For the 32 teams that are going to qualify, they qualify. And the other 28 executive members.
Platini also mentioned that some journalists
collect. All right, but Platini says,
did you collect?
Okay, but gentlemen, Platini says he's not going to return this watch.
Yeah.
He said, I am not returning the watch. I'm a civilized man. He says, I don't return gifts. But if you go down the story, the man says, I'm going to look for a charity organization, value this wristwatch. How come they were not aware? They were not aware. That is Michel Platini, the head of UEFA, the great French player, former French coach and everything. He's been there. But he says, I am not returning my wristwatch.
You see, FIFA has got a code of ethics.
Yeah.
And in the code of ethics, there will be gift policy. Yeah. But Platini is saying, okay, I'm not returning this. That a package was given to him. Inside it was a wristwatch. It does not even...
£16,400.
He said it doesn't even know the
value. Currency,
4.4 million.
He said it doesn't even
that wristwatch is worth 4.4 million.
Why will FIFA Ethics Committee wait 4 months before asking all of them to return it? That this is not the first time he's getting...
12 months. It doesn't matter. What we are saying is these gifts might have been given in a compromised manner.
But that's what the American reps, I mean, the American, the guy returned this. Immediately, he reported it. He didn't leave Brazil with it.
Exactly.
He has seen it. This is over $200.
So why is the Ethics Committee waiting up to 4 months?
Okay. Yeah. So why are they waiting up to now? Did somebody else pro alarm?
Organizations, they have their policy concerning gifts and donations. If you know you violated or you have infringed on that policy, just own up. Don't say till you have found out. And I think of play Platini, the judge that have been coming from me, telling Ribery that I can't retire now that because you're educated, you can't return gifts. I think Platini.
All right, let's take James. Let's take James. Hello, James.
Yeah, hello.
Will you return your wristwatch, James?
Yeah, I'm coming from Abuja. It's really an interesting discussion.
Thank you.
You see, as you have always been saying, it is because of the amount of money that government is pumping into sports that makes all these people hangers on here, even those that know nothing about sport, interested in managing our football in Nigeria. And I have come to understand from the crisis that there is a certain percentage remittances our football handlers give to FIFA. That's why they keep measuring on our face. Let us hand it over. Let it be a private sector funded. And you see that all the noise will die.
All right, Jim, we'll just have to cut you because we're at the end of the show. Thank you very much. Gentlemen.
Lewis Hamilton on pole.
Okay, Lewis Hamilton is on pole. He just reminded me that is in Singapore. 0.0,
that's like 33 centimeters. Like a
0.07.
Like a ruler.
Divide the second into 1,000 parts.
Wow.
A second. Divide 1,000 parts.
Wow. Whichever way you want to look at it. Whether you like it, divide it by 1,000.
1 6 phases already.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Your last words.
It's been fantastic being here.
Who comes up in Etihad? Etihad at Chelsea or Man City?
Tough call.
I give it to Chelsea.
I want Chelsea to take it.
Why? Why?
Sometimes they put me in a hole. I want them to. I want it all square. Nobody should win in Etihad. Nobody should win.
Okay. I think we'll go. We are like
it is Channels for the Sunday. Sorry, the time just runs fast because I hope we can have 1 extra hour. Someday this program will be 2 hours, and you can have your feel. Call us, be part of this. Have a blessed Sunday.